Outside the Grant house, all was quiet. It was a dark, cold evening with a touch of drizzle in the air, and the street lamps cast a sinister glow over the damp tarmac. Between the front hedge and the house was a small tree with a thick canopy of leaves, huddled underneath which were 3 circus clowns, shivering slightly in identical overalls and braces. A 4th clown was perched on a ladder in the shadows. He was cutting through the telephone lines with a wire cutter. When he'd finished, he quickly got down from the steps and ran over to join the others, giving them a sign with his forefinger and thumb pinched together. A ghostly, gloved, white forefinger and thumb. The clowns, each in full white-face makeup and different-coloured wigs, looked at one another and nodded, scurrying towards the side entrance and disappearing round the back of the house. All 4 carried bags. Inside the bags were ropes, scissors, rolls of extra-strength gaffer tape, syringes, and tranquilizer drugs. Ariel always brushed her teeth when she came home from school. She rinsed her mouth out and stared in the mirror, baring her teeth like a dog baring its fangs. "Grrr," she said at the mirror. "Grrr," came a sound from behind her. Ariel jumped. It was her mother, looking at her from the doorway. Still looking at her reflection, Ariel put her fingers in the corner of her mouth, pulling her lips wide open to make a horrible face. In the mirror, she saw her mum do the same. For the next minute or two, both of them competed to make the ugliest face they could, before dissolving into fits of giggles. When Ariel had calmed down, she put her toothbrush away. When she glanced up, her mother had gone. Ariel turned, closed the bathroom door behind her and walked out onto the first-floor landing. She frowned. It seemed unusually quiet downstairs. There was no noise at all, no talking, no sound of someone cooking in the kitchen. Some instinct made her tread carefully over the squeaky boards at the top of the staircase and tiptoe to the top of the landing. Looking down, her heart missed a beat and she almost gasped out loud. In the living room below, her parents were lying on the carpet being bound and gagged with thick tape. Standing over them, in the process of picking them up by their shoulders and feet, were 4 evil-looking circus clowns. Ariel suppressed a squeal. She took a step backwards, trying to stay out of sight, and as she did so, stood on the squeaky step. Simultaneously, the clowns froze, and one of them looked up, very slowly. Motioning to each other, they lowered the unconscious Grant parents back onto the carpet. Luckily for Ariel, she was hidden behind a large potted palm on the landing. But the clowns decided to investigate. One mimed at another to stand guard over the Grant parents, and then to the 2 others to split up and search the house. A pair of them went out of the kitchen door to make sure no one escaped from the back or sides. The other one started to move up the stairs towards Ariel. She turned and ran.